Yo. We are back for more Dune! First of all, I just walked around the corner from where we logged off yesterday, and now I found myself here! We were right up here when I logged off, and now we're down here, and this looks awesome. We're gonna check this out real quick. A lot of dead people, though. Alright, let's go. After this, we're gonna go do the next 2 journeys, and then work on our base, I think. Ooh. Nice. Oh, jeez. Is everyone dead? Nope. Oh! Hi!
Don't shoot! I'm unarmed and... Oh, it's you! My erstwhile apprentice.
What are you doing here?
Keep your voice down, please. I'm still trying to complete my audit, but the difficulties continue to mount. The Cohh mercenaries up top sneered at my imperial seal, but they let me past. But as soon as I went inside, people started trying to dart me. So I retreated, and I've been here considering my options. Until you showed up, my well-armed friend.
What are you thinking, Derek?
I'm just remembering how competent a certain somebody was back at testing station number 2. Maybe we can revisit our arrangement?
What are you offering?
Here's what I am proposing. You get inside the testing station and, just like last time, find me the mnemic films containing the reports.
And?
In return, I'll teach you some more about the practical applications of planetology and ecological systems.
Ooh.
Deal?
Level 2 skills? Sure.
Once again, I am in your debt.
Cool. I didn't realize we could get level 2 skills. Awesome. I need to find some water. Let's see. Ooh, what is this? Oh. Contract execution order. Infiltrate the Imperial testing station. Eliminate all hostiles in the location. Eliminate the ringleader. Okay.
The contracts have all been signed and certified, Captain. And your advance has been passed on through Cohh channels.
I'm going to listen to all that stuff on live, but I want to save some of it for them. Kind of wish the sound followed you. That'd be really great.
Welcome, visitor, to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 197. I am pleased to provide a unique run of the Imperial Engineering Corps. Yes, this lab has the unique distinction of being headed by an engineer rather than a scientist. Although there are geologists and hydrologists aplenty on our team, our mission requires engineering expertise above all. The mission is simple. Find Dune's water.
Oh.
Our scientific
Simple.
colleagues assure us that conditions are right for the presence of a large aquifer on this planet. Our mission will be to drill deep until we find it.
Okay. Cool. We'll drop you. Don't have a lot of room, but we'll make it work. Whoa, are NPCs fighting? That's kind of cool. I didn't know they did that. I'll just kill them all. Boom. Go ahead and do that. Boop. SPC Bash.
11 years. It's been a wild roller coaster, but I am happy to still be here. Keep being awesome. Here is to another 11 years, Cohh.
Thank you very much, SBC, for the 11 years of support. Good God. Thanks, buddy. That is a long time. Some iron. Beautiful. Oh. Bam! Great. More needed parts. Oh, no. Oh, we filled up our blood containers. Fantastic. We'll take it. Master Shipu with the whoop whoop 52.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Love it. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, he's dead. Nope. Hey! Completed clear out the bandits. Nice, dude. Oh, hey! Lied to me. Lied to me. You liar. Can we move through those? I don't think we can. I think we have to loot all. Okay. Alright, looks good. Ooh.
Someone here.
Great.
Access granted.
Access granted. Alright, let's see. Oh! No. Take that. Great, get some water, thank God. Boop. Power pipe Mark II, we're good there. Good there. Alright, let's see where we're going. Oh, it's like an ore processing belt.
Dr. Verde was right. There is water here. The problem isn't finding it. It's keeping it.
Oh.
Our very first bullet from the water.
Oh man, look at this. Can't wait to come through here and like actually hear all the lore and stuff. We gotta save it though. We gotta save some stuff for live. Oh wait. Are we back at the beginning? Oh. I don't know if I got the thing that I was supposed to get. Let's see. We did get a key for it, though. Where's this? Shoot. Nope.
Beware, Lazaro. There is trouble. As you instructed, I went to
Great googly moogly. I mean, it was built like a truck. Drink. Blue Himmel, I did not do a final thoughts video on Clear Obscure. Everything in my current thoughts video is 100% accurate, though. Yep. Boom. Glorious. Take all that. Need some water. Water! Hey, Shaptai, what's up, buddy? Okay, this way? Maybe? Ow. Ow. Boom.
Oh, check out the big swinger over here.
Hi, Vips. How are you? That's a cool-ass vehicle. Little mining tomfoolery. Are we getting close? Oh. Oh. What's this? Ow. Oh my god. Not close at all. Okay. Drop you. There we go. Woo! Alright, can we make any healing? Yeah. All of it. All of the healing! Let's do... Oh, got at it. Perfect. Hey, Servani, what's up, buddy? I wish it was more kind of like random loot on enemies. Be kind of fun. Like a chance at like some fun rare stuff. More equipment loot. Maybe more garbagey stuff, but rarely something really cool. Be kind of fun. Oh, a lot of water. Heck yeah.
Ask any of the nobles what is a Kira. A petty bandit, they will tell you. I,
Let's see.
am such a Kira, as was my father and his father.
Heck yeah, nice.
Yes, I am a bandit.
Oh.
I embrace that.
Beautiful.
I do not accept being petty. There is wealth and power to be had on this Dune, even for one such as me. There is the spice, of course. But
Oh.
spice is the treasure of the Imperium. So what, I ask myself,
Someone
is the
here.
treasure of Dune?
Rude.
Each that he has is bold enough to take it. And I am bold enough.
Great. This game PvP or PvE focused? It's got both, and the end game is kind of PvPE from what we understand, but there's a whole lot of PvE stuff in here too. That's what I've been doing pretty much the last few days exclusively. Whoa. Whoa. Cool. Oh, look at that. These are the soft step boots. These are the ones that make it so worms aren't attracted to you as much. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's badass. Great. It's going to be good later if we want to go out and do some spaceship hunting, which we absolutely might. Grab those. It's kind of weird. If it gets to an item in the list that you can't put in your inventory, it doesn't attempt to loot anything after it. I feel like that's a bug. It absolutely should loot everything it can loot, not just the stuff in line.
Hey, Captain. I know a fellow who's a grunt for the border shippers guild.
I'm gonna wait to hear all that when we come through on our main run. Can you run a factory of crawlers to mine spice yourself? I don't think so. I don't know though. There is like spice harvesting later, but I'm not sure exactly how much of it we're gonna be allowed to do or that kind of stuff.
This will be my last entry for... Or maybe for good. We've just received word that the protests against the thinking machines have escalated into full-scale war. Everyone says it's a struggle for the very existence of humanity.
Oh,
The testing
wow.
stations are being evacuated. We're shutting everything down while we await transport. I hope they hurry.
Oh, dude. So this place was like way old. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be fun to hear about this when we come back through. That's cool. Famous VQ. Thanks, bud. Oh, Lord. There we go.
Access granted.
Oh, how nice of you. Cool. Still to find the notes for this guy. No. All right, let's keep moving. Hey, Fascius, how you been, bud? Oh. I don't think I got the thing he wanted. Didn't he want me to get some documents or something? The notes are at the beginning? Really? It's a door with a yellow light you need to open. Okay, let's go take a look. I think I just tracked the right quest, so. In here. $232 now. Can I actually look at the specific thing? I see that it says that it's 232 away, but huh. Oh, it's a yellow light bookcase, like the first one. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. You can see it on the map as well. Can you? Oh, here? Yeah, cool. This place is so big. I like these, like, larger dungeons. When's the release date for this game? June 10th is the release, and then you can get in early with a pre-purchase or whatever. Whatever that tomfoolery is. Okay. Don't. Getting close. Why do you have a tortoise on your head? Because I like turtles. I like turtles! This way. Okay. Maybe we have to go out and up. Excuse me. You ever played Doom the Spice Wars? I don't think so. Perdóname. Por favor. Ooh. Oh. That was it? I just missed the door, I guess. Yep. I think it's faster to go this way at this point. Dude, here's some ambient music that I feel like we never get to hear. It's this way. Oh wait, nope. We're looping. We're looping, chat. We're looping. Who are you? Hell yeah. How many players can a server support? So the intro things, the little crash things, they are, I think, like 100. And then as you move through the zones and stuff, I think it grows out. Whee! So are we literally invulnerable with the shield if they, like, charge us? I think we are. Kind of badass. Oh, it does drain your battery. Oh, okay. Well, there's some downside. Cool. Great. This way? I think this way. Perfect.
Welcome, visitor, to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 1.
You're back. Good, good. I haven't
you
dared
go.
to move too far. I don't think I can... I knew I could count on you, of course. Thank you, friend. Planetology is a practical vocation, but I've never been much of one for violence. I promised you more planetology training, yes? Meet me at my camp in the South Haga Basin. I don't think this is a conducive environment for learning.
Cool. Oh. Wait, how long is this? Oh Lord.
For us making the game even better. And we see a lot of things that like we didn't have so much on the radar. For example, like the movement in the game. Our main reference really was Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game also
This
that
is
has
about Gothic.
a very slow pacing in terms of movement. And the clear feedback though was...
Oh dude, yeah, this is all about Gothic. I may actually like Hi. I may want to check that out here in a minute. Hurt. Level 40. Hey, can I show us? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this real quick. Actually, let me do this. I'm gonna go to the main menu so I don't want all my stuff to drain. This is a really quick Gothic video. Gonna watch this super fast, and then we'll go back to the Dune. It's all about the demo that they released, the Prologue demo, the Nyras Prologue demo. Let me see here. Let me change the...
for us making the game even...
1 sec, chat. Let me get all this set up for us real quick. Boop. Mechanics of war. Here we go. Mechanics that we fight against. I'm so excited for this game. We played the demo, and it was great. It felt awesome. It felt good. Like I had a great time with it. I did hear I think I heard my voice in there. We did stream the Prologue demo, so that might have been me in there.
Thank you very much for all the feedback. It was a great thing to be able to read all your comments and thoughts. So thanks very much for playing it and giving us a lot of feedback. So we put together an updated demo version where you can see our improvements that we made, and check it out and let us know what you think.
There is always a lot of feedback, always a lot of reactions, and they are absolutely different. There are critical ones, there are positive ones. And the thing is that our team react on it absolutely.
He was wearing a cyberpunk shirt. I love it.
Because this is a source of feedback, and this is how we improve ourselves. This is how we improve our game. This is how we do our homework, like work on mistakes and so on. Even when the feedback is negative and super negative and very emotional even, I think that this just shows how people do care about the game, and this is how Gothic is kind of part of their lives, and we need just to admit it. We need to respect their opinion as well, and pay attention to details as well.
So I think there was a lot of talk about like, yeah, why are we like not playing Nameless Hero? Why are we having this Nyras guy in there? We knew from early on, okay, we have to do at some point a demo, because people don't like to buy games anymore without playing them first. Initially we thought about like, oh, let's do it in the old mine.
Good man.
But like, because it's very easy to gate the mine, right? But the old mine is kind of like not representative of the full game, both visually but also from a perspective of like what you do in there. We thought about, okay, let's try to find some character that is part of the game anyhow, show his perspective when he got tossed in the colony. And then the writing team came up with Nyras, because at the same time we were working on the focus stones. This character, he doesn't do anything like super crazy important, but he's the segue into the whole focus stone topic. It brings in another angle of like, the sleeper is very present in the world of Gothic, and so is the swamp camp, who is like worshipping the sleeper. So
I'm like, so excited to do all this again.
Convinced to join the swamp camp. How did it happen? We felt it's a really nice introduction about these core elements about the game, and also being able to show in a gated experience.
I think that there are like 3 different approaches
Spoilers,
of how usually companies share their content about the development of the game. Like the first one, where they do not share anything, they just release a trailer, the second one, and the game, and that's it. The second one, the second option is just to show everything and engage with the community as much as possible, like to maybe even do kind of live development, share like all the assets, designs, I don't know, concept arts and everything. It's super open type of the development. And I think that we are again in the middle. We are trying to balance between these 2 approaches, and we are trying to give pieces of information. So sometimes we show some assets, we show sometimes some concept arts, sometimes we give a chance to the players to choose the voice of Diego in the remake. For example, it is a case when we provided 3 audio samples of Diego's voice in German language, and people, German-speaking community could choose it. In the demo you could hear the voice of Matthias Keller, who was chosen by the community.
When we did the Nyras demo, we built it specifically for events, having in mind that like you play it for like 30, maximum 60 minutes, and also players who have never seen or played Gothic should be able to have an easy introduction. And when we first showed off this the Nyras Prologue, people were like, yeah, that's great, let's just show us more. And we're like, wait a minute. We have that next year playable at Gamescom anyhow. So
wait a minute, we don't have more.
Let's not like talk more about this. Then we had it playable at Gamescom, and people were like, so when are you gonna release it to the public? And I'm like, well, we need to work on the game. Yeah, we don't have the time to do it, and it was working, but there were certain things that were like for example, we didn't have at Gamescom a settings menu, because we knew exactly like, yeah, you play on these systems, so there's no need to change it. But if you release it to the public, there's a spectrum of computers that should play the demo. So we thought about, okay, when would be a good timing to make it happen? And
does the game The Precinct interest you? Yeah, we're playing it tomorrow.
Because that's just where a lot of demos
we're checking out The Precinct
get
tomorrow.
Visibility. And we felt like it's a good moment.
The community is always demanding more. They always ask for more, and I absolutely understand them, because I was on their position.
They're remaking Gothic? Yes. Am I doing
here,
tomorrow? I am. We're starting Doom in the morning, and then
visiting,
Precinct
like,
is like
Discord
11 to 1.
Page, and there was nothing. And I was asking like, when should we expect news? when is release date
They're
and
sitting.
everything. Now I need to answer these questions.
We did what people wanted. They wanted to play this demo, and I'm glad there was a lot of feedback. There was like 15,000 surveys filled out, which is awesome. So thanks for doing that. It's a great deal of help for us making the game even better. And we see a lot of things that like we didn't have so much on the radar. For example, like the movement in the game. Our main reference really was Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game also that has a very slow pacing in terms of movement. And the clear feedback though was people like it more reactive, and that certain actions that are repeated over and over again should be rather quick.
Good.
Which means non-realistic.
Perfect.
And that is fine. It's just like a matter of like, you want realism or you want it a little gamey. And it feels like certain mechanics, there's definitely a push for getting it more gamey, and we'll definitely do that.
For my perspective,
that is awesome news.
We get a lot of feedback, and we are also looking for the feedback, watching a lot of videos, reading a lot about of community in Discord, and just searching all the information about that. And for us was a good thing, like we are aware of some problems of the game, that we are working on them, because the demo is how the game is. It's not a demo just clean it for the people. So many times they confirm things that we have in mind, or at least we have some flags about, okay, this could not be the best solution, and the community many times say, okay, in this case, solve it, or we don't want this. So for us, it's help us a lot to have this feedback, and also using it for improving the game. That is what we are aiming for.
In the demo specifically, there were certain elements that were not working out. The demo is just what it is. It's like not representative of the full game in a way that like you can just say like, okay, like the full game will be exactly like that. The demo locked at a certain time of day, so you obviously have just no visual variety. There are no weathers in there. It's always sunny, right? So it's you see one specific weather and daylight condition all the time. It's not doing justice to the full game, of course, and that's what everybody has to realize also, that like, of course it has like daily routines, but they are nowhere near as detailed as in the original. And of course it has some monsters, but like, of course you won't see, I don't know, how monsters beyond that react. You only see very few characters.
I'm so pumped for this.
You don't see them in a camp where they are actually living and where they have a real daily routine. They are kind of like all in an extreme situation because they are trapped. You should get an idea of like what can happen with progression, but it was maybe a little too fast. So players might get the wrong idea of like, oh, in the remake you will actually progress faster than you will do. But no, I mean, the pacing is still very much the same, the power curve. And then I think another big problem of the combat in the demo was the hit zones. So like there were just clear bugs in there that like sometimes you would think like you land a hit with the sword because the models touch each other, but it wouldn't recognize the hit. And so it gives you this awkward feeling of like, oh, the combat system is bad. But yeah, it's a glitch, it's a bug, it's something we'll
love the death sound. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate it, bud.
I'm not saying like, hey, all is good, right? There are a lot of stuff that we need to improve much further and continue to work on until the very end.
So I think that without such an
I like that they're showing the bugs and problems. Like we see them.
Crazy creative community, this series we could lose it. And I think that the Gothic community is the reason why we are here sitting today and recording this making of, because of this feedback, because of Gothic fans' reaction. So I'm super grateful for that, and I hope we will keep doing this cooperation and work together to make Gothic even better.
Awesome. Well, dude, that was a fun video. That was really cool. That basically is the full top to bottom remake of Gothic that is happening right now, which is, for many of us, including me, incredibly exciting. Gothic was one of the foundational sandbox games. In fact, this game takes mechanics that you could trace back directly to Gothic, like through the games that iterated on that stuff. Like Gothic is a foundational game in that regard. It's very, very cool. So the fact that they're remaking it is going to be a lot of fun. I really hope it's I really hope it's an awesome remake. Have I played the remake? I played the demo they were talking about in that, and I had some feedback. A lot of it, funny enough, that they actually talked about in that, which was awesome. But yeah, it overall it felt great. Overall, it felt just fine. A little janky, but I mean, the original game was insanely janky. So yeah. All right, one sec. Dune Awakening. Okay, great. So we just wrapped up here. Oh my god, sir. How dare. Okay, that works. Great googly moogly. That man is a tank. There he goes. Jeez. Where's Gothic? We just finished watching it. It was a YouTube video on the remake, which is looking good. Okay. So, our options now, we could pop over here and do the Cave of the Lost Pilgrim, or we could go bank first. I feel like it may be a good idea to go bank first, because we have a lot of stuff. Many. Let's go bank first. Let's do that. Oh, actually, you know what? Wait a second. We don't even need to get items where we're going for this. So we'll just do it while we're out here. Yeah. Oh, wait, do I have a sickle? I do. Hell yeah. Where is my... There. Okay, we're full there. And we're good. Great. Totally full and ready there. Fuel's getting a little low. We're going to have to think about that. All right, so we're basically going right across the desert. Right to about there. I've never done this before. I want to see how it works. Ooh. Yo.
Sector weather alert.
Cool.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
That's cool. Ooh. Okay. Just gonna leave that right there for now. What else can I drop? I really don't have a lot of stuff to drop. I've got a lot of good things in here right now. I can drop you. Oh, shoot.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep. Yep. Oh, God. Oh, wait. What's this? Ah! Okay. You love to see it. How much is that going to eat his bike? Oh, that bike is dead. Maybe a long ride back, kiddos. Oh, whoa. No, you die. Don't fake die. We full? Oh, we're so full on that. Oh, okay. I need that paper. We'll drop. I need a bigger inventory. Do. I guess I'll drop this. Yes. Don't want to. Oh, here we go.
Another altar destroyed by the Emperor's zealous dogs. So much wasted in the pursuit of this pogrom. So much lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hajj, and oddly enough, the name of a planet. Bela Tikise.
Oh, okay. So that's the whole trial? Oh, and there's the fourth trial. Whoa, back the way we came. Interesting. All right, let's go. Let's head to the fourth trial. Do I want to hint for the fourth? No. I mean, if your hint is you need to bring something to it and you want to save me a trip, then that for sure, that's great. But if it's a hint like how to get to it or something like that, let me try to get to it first. Shouldn't Cohh have a third and fourth ability slot by now? No. I think what I'm doing is you have to do that first, because I got a bunch of levels, but I haven't been doing like the main quest. And I think that stuff comes with the main quest. That's what I'm doing now. It's like the main quest stuff. Is my bike still here? Oh, it says it's still here. Oh. I mean, I kind of want to go after that ship, but I don't have the inventory space for it. Yeah. Oh man, my treads. All my treads are busted. Can we... No, we have to make fuel in a refinery. Shoot. You know what? Let's see. Let's just take this home. Let's see if we can get this thing home. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we're going to try. But first, we're going to go there. Oh, God. This is going to be crazy. Let's do it. We're doing it. This is happening. Oh, this is such a bad idea. We're not, as much as I want to, I literally have no inventory to carry this ship with. So we have to leave it. We gotta leave it. Does the game let you mark the ship for later? Oh, I could if I wanted to, but it's at this point it's really far from where we're going, so I don't think I'm gonna come all the way back. I don't think we're gonna have the fuel to get home, but we're gonna try. Where'd you put the resource scanner on the bike? Oh, just click near the front and it snaps in the front. You can see it right there in the very front of mine. But when it snaps on, it kind of hovers like way disconnected off to the front. It's a bugged graphic. Yeah. Running on fumes? Oh no. Alright, chat. Walk without rhythm. Walk without rhythm.
I'm not gonna tell you again. Go drink some water.
Nice. Hell yeah. We did it, chat. We did it. That was awesome. I was fully clenched the entire time. Let's see. Not gonna use you anymore.
Please.
Fine. Bring some of this back. Mm-hmm. Oh, Nettie, I'm drinking coffee. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Oh, here's an old base. Let's go this way. Cool. What are we playing Oblivion again? Not sure, but at some point in the future. I'm sure we'll return to it eventually. Game's awesome. Had a great time playing it. So we're just playing other stuff. This beta ends today, so I wanted to give a lot of time in this. I'm not going to be able to play it again for another few weeks. Can a worm attack this place? Not really. So the place the worm is where those red dots are. Wherever there's rock, it's kind of like Tremors. Wherever there's rock, they don't tend to go near. So, yeah. Will there be a coalition group at launch? Yes, we're going to have a coalition clan, but apparently it's only 30 people, but we're definitely going to make our server public and then people can join it. Oh. There we go. Much better. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm. Okay. Bam. Will Kobe stream sniped? Probably. Yep. Mm-hmm. It happens. Part of being a streamer. Mm-mm. Let's see. I need wall ornament. Yes. Let's see. We're gonna put these. Nice. We need about a bajillion different wall ornaments, please, devs. Only a bajillion, though. I think that's fair. Mm. Okay. Need. Boop. Yeah, this base. Did I build all this? Yeah. This is just a demo base, really. I'm kind of playing with the techniques that we're going to be using for our main base and live. Yeah, we did some things I liked in this one, but unfortunately the design is too big for the amount of space we have to build on. So I have to rethink some of that. Oh, I'm already out. Jeez. That was quick. Bloop. Does the beta data carry over to live? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Okay, all set there. Can we... Oh, we need to drop off more stuff, too. Let's go get some stone and come back and do some of the interior stuff. Great. Learn. Learn. Soft step boots. Take a look here. Pseudo pulse sword. Oh, we gotta try this thing. Soft step boots, yeah. And a unique helmet, let's go. Make it happen. Make it happen. Danger close. Honest question. Do you think that Dune needs to hold off on the release and make it early access to continue development? Let me tell you why I don't think they need to do that. The reason I don't think they need to do that is because, well, I mean, it kind of depends. Okay, so what they're doing right now is kind of classic Funcom. This is what Funcom has done many times in its past, and they're doing it again. And what it is, is they're releasing a game that clearly has some issues, but still has a damn decent foundation. And what they're going to do, as they have many times in the past, is they're going to keep working on it until it is damn decent, until it is a decent game. That's what they tend to do. They've done that with Anarchy Online. They've done that with Age of Conan. They've done that with Conan Exiles. They did that with Secret Worlds. So I think that they need to change what they're doing? No, but I can tell you that if you don't know that's how Funcom operates, like a lot of new players are to this, they're going to get this game. They're going to see janky animations when they're climbing. They're going to have some not so balanced, not so great PvP combat experience, and they're going to write the game off. So my hope is that the devs are spending the next month really focusing on tightening up PvP, and most importantly, making it fun. Like, the thing that was so unfortunate about that big preview they did on Twitch yesterday was that a lot of the streamers just weren't having fun. They were having so many problems, and they were dealing with so much stuff that you could just tell they were kind of like, they just weren't enjoying their time. So the devs, thankfully, during that time, said many times that the most egregious problems had already been fixed or are being fixed. And, you know, so, I mean, there's good stuff there. But, yeah, that's my biggest hope. That's my biggest hope. Yeah. How do you get the roof hatch to open and close? Anytime you go to a hatch, you can hold F on it, and you can decide exactly how you want the hatch to function. So this one opens and closes when I get near it. But these here, I want it closed all the time. So I have to manually open and close these. And you can do that just by holding F on it, then you can decide it. Not gonna lie, the streamers didn't even engage with the mechanics as well. It created a lot of frustration. Not their fault for not knowing how to PvP, but they didn't even have ammo or meds. Yeah, and see, that's not only a foundational problem of the entire promotion itself, but the big thing there is that, like, yes, that happened, which frustrated them, which obviously it would have. They didn't know. That's like playing, you know, an MMO without knowing your class. But on top of that, they already had a base level of frustration, and then they ran into the bugs and stuff we were seeing in the clips. And that's when it was just like, that's when it was bad. Like, if they had known what they were doing and even knew about those bugs beforehand, they would have known how to get around them. They would have known how to deal with it. But they didn't know how to do it. They were already frustrated, and then they ran into some really annoying PvP bugs. And that's the perfect storm for just a terrible presentation, which is unfortunately in many ways what happened. So, wow, this is a cool looking base. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. I like this kind of rectangular, but still has cool features looking base. Oh man. Yeah, very cool. I can't wait till we roll on live, and we're just gonna have like probably a whole like row of different nice player houses from our community. Just like, we're gonna have to do like base tours. We're gonna have to spend some cozy streams doing base tours and just looking at everyone's builds and stuff. It's gonna be fun. I hope they really take the building, like the building system in this game is super player friendly. I hope they give us tons and tons of stuff to build with. Like, this base is very rudimentary, but I had a good time building it. It was easy. It was intuitive. It felt pretty good. Yeah, so. And if I had more build room, I would have taken it even further. What I kind of want to do, I still might do actually, is I want to put like a beam up here and then support a higher floor. Let's go get some rock so I can actually, like, maybe try some stuff. Oh, actually, wait a second. I don't even need to... Does it take the rock when you put a blueprint down? I don't think so, right? I can just blueprint the whole thing. Dang, he like popped out and then just went right back in. Jeez. That's a little scary. Okay. So what I was thinking is we could go... Oh, I can't really go up there, can I? So how many more can we go? Oh, that's it. Shoot, man. That's not gonna work. Because I also need a roof. That means that would have to be the floor. This dude's angry.
I'm playing chicken with him.
Dude, he's just showing off at this point. I know, right? Ammo GG, exactly. Oh my lord. That is a little horrifying. I love it. Okay, so if I want to... Let's see, there's no snapping there. So how would I want this to look? I would need a column to go through here. Right through my blood machine. Now what I'd like to know, what I'd like to see if we can do is can I put a column on a like a standard floor? Oh, I can't. Okay, now what about a roof? If I put a flat floor here. What? Are you alive?
I think I'm alive.
Are you alive?
I think so.
That's pretty good. I think it missed killing you and then the model clipped you when it was going into the ground. That's amazing, dude. I can't believe that.
Yeah, that's Funcom though.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's Funcom. Okay, so we can flatten this out like this. I can take that off. So we need this to be, I need this to be rooftop. Okay, so if it's a rooftop, ooh, so we can do one of these. Okay. Okay. Huh. Is this HOA approved? Oh, of course. Yeah, obviously. Where's it? Oh wait, it's not gonna reach that. Oh, because that's a half wall it's sitting on. Interesting. Oh. I mean, we can fix that. I could just... Okay, hold on. No, we can actually fix this pretty easily. So what I could do is I could build this. And then I can half step it. Oh, wow. It goes at a different angle, though. I don't like that. So where is my... Where's the half? I guess the half would be over... So this is on the bottom. There's the half. The half is there. Okay. So... Oh! Okay, so what we could do is we could just flatten the top part more. That's totally fine. Oh. I love that you can do this. It's so weird. Like, how does that even work, man? Do you have, like, adhesive gloves or something? I don't even... Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Boop. Okay. So what we'll do... At this point, we're just testing. I don't even know if I'm going to do this to the other side. We're just playing around. What we're going to try to do is put a roof there. We want it down. Oh, is it not going to connect? There it is. That's where I want it. That's where I want it. Right there. Great. I can't put it here, but I think it's because of that. Yeah, it was. So with this here, we could just, if we wanted to... Oh, that's not going to work. Can we not go through a half? Oh, God, I'm stuck. The hell? Oh, I'm like stuck. Oh. I can't even use abilities. I can't bring up my build menu. Yeah, we are done. We're gonna respawn real quick. Game over, man! Game over! Pretty much. Up! That worked. Okay. Oh, we have all our stuff on us. That's nice. Oh, we got a little bit of stuff left over. Cool. So yeah, so what we can do here, very easily, is just do a half wall. And then just seal it right up like this. We can even do some step down and terracing here if we wanted to and make it look all fancy. This side we can seal up with a side roof. And then if we do it this way, this will allow us to come back over here. Oh my God. I just slid all the way over here and then started climbing. Sure, why not? We'll take it. Sure. Dude, this is the coolest place to build a base. So for the record, for those that just in case you're wondering how this is happening, I'm 90% certain it's because when I made my base, I walked out until I found the worm thing, which is like literally right here. And then when you find the worm thing, there's a timer that goes off when you go away from it. It's about 6 seconds. And if you look, it disappeared earlier, right about there. So that's why I built my base right here. So I wanted to see, like, if we build it right next to the corner, like, will it be okay? And sure enough, I think if you can step into your area and not see the worm thing pop up, I think you are good. But what I definitely recommend is like when you find it.
Me trying to be a dick over here.
Oh no. Hey, actually, if you don't mind, if you could try to attract the worm as close to this, if you could try to destroy my house, I'd appreciate it. I'm very curious. Like if you can make it happen.
I don't have to try very hard.
Inquiring minds must.
I thought it was right here already. No, I think your house is technically safe. I've already got the worm very close to it. Notice that the worm has the initial eruption, and then you're safe until he does
that. Yeah, he does that dive thing. He pops out to let him know you're here, let him know that he's there, and then he does like the dive, and then
yeah,
that one.
You survived. That worm is broken. So good.
Dude, have you ever seen that before?
Keiko? Notice that the worm is kind of janky in and of itself.
No.
Like you saw me earlier where it hit me.
I think what might have just happened is I think that might be a higher level worm from the next area that we're not supposed to see yet. And I think he just did a move that the worms we normally do can't do, and that's why maybe it's bugged. Maybe it's not done.
You could be right. I don't know.
Because I've never seen a worm come straight up and eat someone. Please, if I'm wrong, someone tell me.
Oh, you could be right, but how I interpreted it was...
they do?
In its chase mode, where it was horizontal plane.
Oh, that's the first time I've seen that. Okay.
They go straight up.
That does happen. So I don't know why we didn't die then. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad is saying they absolutely do that. So,
safe zone.
I guess just because we were in the safe zone we didn't die, but that's wild. That's cool. The devs have said that they've added some anti-troll mechanics to the worm. You know what's going to be really fun? I really hope that Funcom pays close attention to the community and uses the worm like a them versus players mechanic. Like, watch streamers, see how they abuse the worm, make changes. Watch streamers, see how they abuse the worm now, make changes. So it's like hacking, really it's like cat and mouse.
If there's like later technologies, if you could ride into the worm. There's already a thumper, I noticed, in one of the later technologies. So it'd be kind of interesting if you could actually, I don't know, it kind of seems a little broken, but if you could actually get on top of the worm and control it. Well, I don't know if they're going to go that far, but that'd be really interesting.
They did say in one of the early interviews that they didn't think they were going to have worm riding, but they did specifically say that worms could be weaponized. So the idea that you could sneak into an enemy spice thing and put a thumper down on it, like that, they said that would be something you could do. So,
you can absolutely booby trap a spice runner with a bumper.
That could be a thing. Yeah. Although I will say, like, I really like the idea of getting 50 people up there with a lot of beer, and then just like putting 5 thumpers out there. And then, we were talking about this earlier. So here's my big plan. Here's my big plan, chat. I don't know if I told you this. So what we're going to do, the reason I built this base like this is I'm going to come up here, and there's going to be 2 important things that I'm going to build. The first is going to be a giant row of couches and cabana places to seat. And the next thing I'm going to build is a whole lot of coolers with beer in them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start up the stream. We're going to invite everyone in the game to come out and hang out up here. And then everyone who wants to participate gets naked. Once everyone is naked, we line them up down there while everyone else who wants to watch is up here drinking their beer. And the goal is when the countdown is done, every single person has to run into the middle of the desert and no one can leave, and the last person standing wins. And then everyone here takes bets, and we have a big who's gonna win party. And then we drink and watch the fun. So that's what I think we're gonna do. Yep, that's the plan. Is that illegal? Probably. Probably breaks all sorts of Geneva laws, but we're still doing it. Whoa! What's on your eyes, sir? I think you're leaking.
Take the last trial.
Oh, I'll go do. Oh yeah, I should probably go do that. All right. Actually, let me finish what I was doing here in the. I love that we now live in a world where there's a game that can happen. I love that. That was just, this is such a great play. I think I may build here in live. I'm starting to really grow attached to my little base here. Oh man. Although I will say this. I will say this.
Is lovely this year. I suggest it.
Yeah, the only problem is, you know, this whole thing about what I guess last man standing. We're gonna have to come up with a good name for this game that we're coming up with. But the only thing I don't like about this place is there's a giant drop off right over this horizon. So like if we did play the games here, like we wouldn't be able to see all the carnage.
I mean, we only see 3 out of the how many? Not 8, 9 zones total. There might be.
That's true. Oh yeah. There's probably 1,000 better places that we can get in beta. This literally is a place that I just showed up and was like, oh, this is kind of flat, and put it down. In fact, maybe I'll do a look around on my bike before we're done and see if I can scout out some. You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna save that for live. We'll scout the good place locations on live. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't need to be. I don't want to be too prepared for live, honestly.
You end up doing a really good one anyway.
Yeah, very true. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. I want a proof of concept this real quick. Make sure it works how I think it is. All right, so we're going to do... I want the flooring.
Turn off my purple eyes.
All right, so we're going to come over here. Now, if we go any further here... Insufficient stability. So now we're going to come down to here. And we're going to go... Yeah. Is that too high? I think it's too high. Nope. Nope.
Baby worm. Is it a baby worm?
So, the idea here is that once we put this down... Yeah, look at that! Perfect! And it progressed the structural stability right through there. So we could build an entire alternate, like, pod up there, too. Donktar, thank you for the 10 bomb, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So that's super cool, man. Yeah, this building system is kind of badass. We're gonna have some fun with this. I think I'm gonna make like a 3-tiered structure that kind of starts below on a ledge with the garage, goes up to a main living area here, and that goes out to like, we can extend the deck out further, pull that around the side, have like a tertiary place up there as well. Maybe on the top we can open it up, build like build like some other stuff there. Oh my lord. Okay. High tide. Yeah. You just want to say hi? Just want to say hi. You know how it is. Just stopping by to say hi. Ornithopter landing pad. Oh, that'd be so perfect. Garage at the bottom, house and production here, maybe even split it into 2 buildings on top of each other, And then that goes up to the ornithopter pad. Oh, dude, that's going to be so bad. I can't wait to build this base. It's going to be so good. Okay. Let's go do this last trial. Let's make sure we're totally good before we go. We got a lot of stuff we can break down since we made all of these uniques. Oh, we can move this back. Yeah, we can just move this right back where it was. Boop. Great. Do you have any blood left? Oh, yeah, a little bit. Hey, Servani. Cohh, at this point, would you say you have a good handle on the order of operations in early game for when this launches? The one thing I haven't decided yet is how much map clearing I want to do. So one interesting thing about this game is if you look down here, 0 of 1 intel, 0 of 1 intel. Like, I haven't yet decided if I want to try to, like, crawl through the starting area and try to get all the intel early. Or if I want to try to not beeline it, but focus on getting to the later tiers first. So I have not yet decided what my balance is going to be. And every game works differently. And honestly, I mean, a lot of it is depends on just how we want to play, not necessarily how we want to do it. But a part of me wants to, like, you know, like this location, when we came over here and did this, like this location looks nothing like any other location. It is completely unique. So that makes me wonder, like, you know, are those types of areas like over here? Like, is there unique stuff over here? Like, there's this place was amazing. This is actually the place that sold me on the game. So I just don't want to miss stuff like that. So yeah, that's the only thing I haven't decided. So to answer your question, no, I don't really have an order of operations. I'm not competing with anyone, and I'm not trying to be the first streamer to do anything. So I'm going to be taking it slow. And my only big plans are that I know I want to do endgame. I know I want to do a giant solo base build. I definitely want to really dive into the endgame PvP and see how it is and see if we like it. But so I've got long-term goals, but not really how I'm going to get there. Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's kind of where we are right now. Okay, so let's put a bunch of this away, and then I'm going to go do this last trial. And by put away, I mean I'm going to recycle it all. What's a rangefinder? Oh, we can actually use that, can we? No, it's a component. Let's put you. We have 66 actuators? Oh my lord. That's wild. That's a lot. Put my money there in case we die, which we probably will. Okay. Can your base be rated by other players? So where we are, no. But I do think they have said there are going to be places where if you put your base there, it will always be in PvP. But none of that is in the areas we're in now. Yep. Oh, can we make it back to our bike? Let's go try. What's up, dude? Oh, no. Ah, shoot. My leaper broke. Oh, glad we found that now, I guess. Can you jump between servers? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure how that all works, unfortunately. Or Power Pack's about to die too. Oh, and also while we're thinking about it too. Fuel for the bike would probably be a good idea, right? Beautiful. Let's go. We are all set. Just chilling in the sand. Naked, chilling in the sand. Do you have a general opinion about these games created based on the books/movies? Have you experienced anything that may have negatively impacted a franchise or vice versa? Oh, do I have a general opinion about these types of games created based on books or movies? It's really hit and miss. Like, some games based on movies are great and sometimes they're just garbage. Like Guardians of the Galaxy. That was actually a great game. I honestly liked it more than the movies in some cases. Or the movie that I seen. But it's, you know, and then there's some that are just really not good or not well done. You know, it's very project dependent, I would say. Very project dependent.
Mm-hmm.
This one is for Dune in particular, this game is working hard to be Dune. There is a ton of Dune stuff in here. Lots of lore, lots of voice logs, lots of completely arbitrary, not needed for gameplay in any way kinds of stuff that feel like Dune. So that's kind of awesome. I really like that. As a big Dune fan, this game has been super slick in that regard. Yeah. It looks like a Dune skin for Conan Exiles. That's what I thought it was going to be when I started playing. Oh my god, what is it doing? I thought it was just going to be a Dune skin for Conan Exiles. Thankfully, now that I've played it for a while, I can say that it does a lot more than that, which is great. It is a Dune skin for Conan Exiles. Yes, the Conan Exiles is a foundation, and it's Dune wrapped around it. But on top of that, you have this fully storied out journey system. You've got tons of NPCs and audio logs that have nothing to do with the story. All the architecture and stuff has been rebuilt from the ground up to be Dune only. Everything in this game feels touched by Dune. So even though it is a reskin, they reskinned it. The reskin was really, really good, and then they added a bunch of like RPG stuff on top of it. RPG and immersion stuff. So although it is a reskin of Conan Exiles, it's like a reskin of Conan Exiles and then the next step forward, if that makes sense. So like it is definitely, in my opinion, an improvement over Conan Exiles. Yes. So I am enjoying it a lot in that regard. But no, I mean, at heart, if you didn't like Conan Exiles because it was like a survival sandbox game, this is still a survival sandbox game. So yeah, you know, it's not unless you're a big Dune fan. You might be able to get over that if you're a big Dune fan, as this game does drip Dune, but it's still a survival sandbox game, and it does borrow a lot of the same stuff from Conan. So, there you go. All right, we're doing a chat now. Thankfully, we are now doing this with our special booties. We have special booties now that make it so the worm doesn't hear us as much. So, didn't work! Boots suck!
Shit, that's my bad. I'm just following you.
Oh, dude, what are you doing? Bro, are you serious?
Leave me, not you. I'll go this way.
Oh my god, dude! You unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got nothing. I don't have enough time to get, like, he not only killed me, he literally killed everything for the rest of this run. Like, I don't have time to farm. I don't have the time to farm everything back and go get my gear. And like, so I guess we're gonna see the next one. Yeah, wow. The dude not only killed me, he killed the entire Dune stream. That is the ultimate stream snipe. I can't, like, that was impressive. That was impressive. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. It's actually not a big deal. I had to go pretty soon anyway. So, but I was literally gonna probably do the last trial and then like play around with it a little bit, and we're good. So, not a big deal. Who was that? That was Bird of Hermes. He was hanging out with us all day. He didn't mean to do it. It was all a mistake. So, which is why it's even more hilarious. But yeah, I think that was, honestly, I don't think we could have ended this much better now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think I could have ended this much better. Bird of Hermes says, don't go, I'll give you all my gear, my bad. It's totally fine. Honestly, I think it was hilarious. And you know what? Now we have some potentially awesome stuff that we're going to see for the first time on live. So look at that, little bit of a silver lining. So we're apparently the fourth journey is awesome. Like, that's where you get like a lot of the cool, like, and you get your third skill apparently, and the dude's eyes were glowing purple. It's going to talk about that. So we'll do all that in June. We're going to have a good time. Anyway, I got to go for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. This was a lot of fun. Dune is great, and I hope you join us for the full playthrough because, yeah, I officially have long-term goals for this game, and I'm very excited to dive in. So hope to see you then. Like I said, I won't be here tonight. I do have some work stuff to do, so the rerun will be this evening, and then I should be back tomorrow morning for Doom, The Dark Ages. We're going from Dune to Doom. Oh, man. It'll be good. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Wall of good vibes.
Fortified my rear so much, I don't want anything getting in there. My goal is if I can get Dong and Wang fighting each other, preferably a sword fight, I think that'd be great. Hey, buddy.
Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me.
You know, water, not optional.
I know, Amelia. I completely agree. Yeah, I don't think grave robbing is an actual term. I think it's grave borrowing. Yeah. Was that funny? I don't know if I'd call it funny, but it was a little humorous.
If I hear one more yay out of the people of yay, I might just walk away.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
God damn it!
Ah, this game. Okay. This game gets a little frustrating sometimes. Nice. Ah! What the shit? What is this? Shai Halud.
Rider, worm.
Gotcha, Drac. We're good, dude.
Rider, worm.
Oh, Jesus!